Legitimize the Gazette. Spent several days scheduling audiences, exchanging greetings, and presenting invitations to the senior nobles of Anisotia. You have to pull all the strings you have and master all your knowledge of Anisotia high society. To say nothing of the family funds you spent throwing a suitable party for such esteemed guests. After much effort, both the nobles and commoners from the lesser quorum have gathered together at your family estate at last. Mayor Egmont, owner of the Quorum Gazette, has accepted your invitation as well. The nobles are clearly vexed having to tolerate the commoners' presence, yet they maintain the decorum etiquette demands. You tactfully take advantage of the situation to begin a negotiation. You inform the esteemed governor that you are the judge handling the case of the Quorum Gazette. In your opinion, a periodical for the legislature is the most useful initiative, but only if the entirety of the lesser quorum shows support for the Quorum Gazette, and only if the Gazette represents the opinions of all its members, including commoners and nobles alike. The words are met with a flurry of resentful shouting, disputing voices. People start to argue. Sometime later, the Gazette owner, May Egmont, takes his turn to speak. He looks almost like a nobleman. Egmont is well-groomed and wears expensive clothing only a wealthy industrialist could afford. Nevertheless, his rough manner of speaking and boorish posture betray his humble origins. I do say there is some truth in what you are saying, Sir Brante. We did begin the Gazette without asking the noble sirs for their opinions. Still, if they let us have our article printed, I suppose I'll agree to publish their opinions as well. It leads to an hour-long debate. Some nobles reject sharing a periodical with lowborn, while the more obstinate commoners of the quorum insist they already have the right to publish the Gazette on their own. It takes you no small amount of time and negotiation to bring both sides to an agreement. It's settled then. As the owner of a Quorum Gazette, I pronounce it the official and legislative slate of the lesson quorum, and the noble sirs are invited to publish their articles on the state of affairs in our province. Industrialists and merchants surround you and shower you with praise as a skillful negotiator. Tonight, you defended more than newspaper. You stood up for the entire common estate of the province. Father keeps his distance from most of the party, but once matters are settled, he pats you on the shoulder. Excellent work, son. You chose the path of justice while staying on the good side with the powerful nobility. Even Magistrate L. Verman won't hold this against you. Your career at the prefecture will surely flourish. Let's just hope your notoriety as a protector of the common folk won't harm you in the future. The night is over. One by one, the esteemed guests leave the Brante estate, the family home you know so well. You never thought the affairs of the entire province would be one day decided within these familiar walls. Okay, good. Perfect. Pena o pó. Today is a big day for the Brante family. The day your family line started, the day when you remember all your ancestors. Tonight, everyone who bears the name Brante must descend into the family crypt to keep vigil by the tombs. This is a time to surrender yourself to ancestors and hear their will. The entire family prepares for the event in silence. Stefan has been choosing his apparel since morning, praying anxiously under his breath all the while. The heir has a special place in the family vigil. Even mother is planning to go with you, though father tries to talk her out of it. Lydia, I beg of you, stay home. You're far too weak for all-night vigil in a crypt. Gloria, would you be so kind as to stay with your mother since you cannot join us anyway? Glory answers in a muffled voice. As you wish, Sir Robert. The late Sir Gregor would only be enraged to see Mother there. We all remember how their last encounter ended. Father nods curtly, avoiding Gloria's gaze. At the moment, your attention is drawn to a noise in the foyer. Nathan stares through the door, stumbling over his own feet. He reeks of cheap wine and filth. I'm not late, am I? Everyone gazes at him in consternation. Nathan almost falls into Mother's and Gloria's arms. Distressed, they fuss over him. Stefan eyes he is the youngest brother coldly. I expect nothing more of you, Lython. Why even speak of duty to your family when you can't even manage to live by the commoner's lot? Go lie down in the pantry and stay out of sight. Father Michael, it's time. Let's go. Alongside Father Stefan, you descend to the family crypt. You cannot help but remember paying your last respects to your grandfather 9 years ago. Light the lamps, dim, eerie flames illuminate the shrine. In the middle of it stands a magnificent stone tomb containing the long-decayed remains of Gregor Brante. You take your place around the crypt and kneel. The all-night vigil has begun. At first, your ancestor remains silent. Each of you is left with their own thoughts. Then a low murmur passes around you. Shut up. The shadows in the corners of the room deepen. The voices grow stronger. You know that the ancestors of Gregor Brante, long forgotten commoners whom you never knew, are trying to talk to you. But now a memory of them has come to life in the darkness of the crypt. They are pleading for something, demanding it of you, calling out to you, screaming. Finally, you all hear that painfully familiar, deep, imperious voice echo from the far end to the chamber. It's been a long time since I've seen you all. I hope you bear good tidings. All this time I've been waiting for you to fulfill my mission. Remember, as long as I'm in your blood, I will give you no peace. I did not have my family noble, just to see our line cut short. Our blood tide must join the grand flow of the empire, and then each of my descendants will inherit nobility forever and ever. But I do not see any of you before my tomb. Where are you hiding? Where is the head of our family? The man who will speak to me? Where is the man who will hear my... Father rises from his knees and makes his way towards grandfather's stone tomb, the source of the booming voice. But Stefan suddenly pushes him out of the way. Father takes an indignant step forward, but Stefan firmly bars the way. Stop it, Stefan! You are my heir, but you are not the head of this family. Father, it is not you that Sir Gregor is addressing. Earning the nobility of the sword is my duty to him. He has long forsaken any hope of seeing you achieve it. You must understand that I am the one who will fulfill that duty. Stefan does not let him pass. Father breathes heavily in anger. You can all but feel the frantic beating of both their hearts resonating somewhere within you. Both your father and brother seem to have forgotten that you are here too. Even the restless voice of your ancestors have grown hushed, waiting for the outcome of this confrontation. So we can't do that, right? Blood tile. Didn't cut our hand that time. So we can support Stefan's superiority. The elder brother has earned the right to speak to the ancestors on behalf of the family. Oh, we can side with father. Robert Brante immensely happy with the family. So, what will you choose?